And a few of you asked me to go over the cosmetics that are going to drop when The Walking Dead chapter releases on July 29th. And so I said I would make a video to go through all of the different outfits that are available, and we can do a tail of the tape and add it all up and see how many Auric cells it would take to buy everything. Now, when The Walking Dead chapter does come out on July 29th, there may be some opportunities to save some money with the bundles that they have in store, so you're going to want to keep an eye out for those. We won't know about it until release, but I can show you an example of bundles that we have right now. So you want to just click bundles here in the store. For example, right now, if you wanted to get the Boulay Brothers cosmetics in a bundle and get them all at once instead of buying them individually, this will save you over 500 Auric cells doing it like this. You'll get the Boulay Brothers artist skin and the Huntress Dragula skin from that collection. So keep an eye out in these bundles. Right now, a couple of the notable bundles we have are here for the Masquerade, and a little secret hidden bundle that you might not notice is this weekly charm bundle. And this has previous Masquerade charms, so you want to check for that one if you don't have those already and you're somebody who wants to get all of the Masquerade stuff. So keep your eyes on that. They also do chapter bundles, which I'm sure there's going to be a chapter bundle for The Walking Dead as well. So these usually include the extra stuff here, and you'll want to initiate your purchase through here to unlock that. It'll take you to your platform store, and that will also allow you, I believe, to support your content creator of your choice. And I want to go over that a little bit, that process a little bit, because I've had some people in chat say that they fouled it up, and I want to show you some of the pitfalls that can happen and how to do the support a content creator code. So whenever you're buying anything in Dead by Daylight, you want to make sure that you initiate the purchase in-game. What do I mean by that? Well, I would mean that you want to click the links in-game that will then take you to your platform store, but you want to start the transaction in-game, whether it's for one of these chapter bundles or if it's for a pack of these Auric cells here, you want to start the transaction in-game. I had someone tell me that they bought, for example, all of their Auric cells on the PlayStation Store here, and there was no spot to put anyone's content creator code. So this is a transaction that happens outside of the game, right? This happens solely on the PlayStation Store. So you aren't able to use a support a creator on this method here. And they told me after the fact that they bought cells and they weren't able to put in anyone's name, and they didn't understand what went wrong. So you want to not initiate your purchases on your console stores here. You want to do it in game. So you would click one of these, and that may then take you to your platform store, but you have started the transaction here in game. See what I mean? You also want to make sure before you initiate any purchase that you have the content creator's name set in this box. It gets automatically removed after a period of 14 days. It's just an industry standard. Fortnite does it as well. You can lock someone's name in here, and it'll stay, if you don't remove it, for 14 days, after which time the service naturally removes it and you'll have to re-enter it. So you always want to just be double checking that you have someone's name in here. They will send you a message in your inbox, but it's easy to miss. I had some people who missed it, that the supporter content creator code got reset when they bought a new pack of cells, so nobody got any credit for it. So you want to make sure that you see someone's name in here. So to support a content creator, anybody who has the box that you see on the other side of the screen over there, creator, has one of these codes. In my case, it is Paulie or Paulie Esther, and you would just put my name in here and hit continue, and then you're all set, ready to go here, and it has given you the verification that you're currently supporting Paulie Esther, and then you would go ahead and buy whatever size pack of Auric cells you want to. Whether you buy a small pack or the largest pack, it doesn't cost you any extra money to support a content creator, and you don't lose any of your Auric cells. You're going to pay the same amount that you always would for your Auric cells, and you're going to get the same amount of Auric cells that you always would. The putting a content creator's name in here merely is you giving permission to Dead by Daylight to share some of that revenue with the content creator that you put in there. So it winds up being whatever behaviors amount of revenue that they're getting after they've paid Steam or Xbox or PlayStation, whatever share that they get left over after those fees, they would share 5% of that with me. I think it winds up being around 4% roughly of your total expenditure. And it may not sound like a lot, but believe me, it adds up, and I'm Eternally grateful to anybody who thinks highly enough of me to put my particular creator code in there. If you want to spread the love and buy a pack of cells for me, a pack of cells for somebody else, you're certainly in control of who you are supporting, so you can change it and put in somebody else's name. If you wanted to put in King instead for your next one there, so it would say now you're currently supporting the King. You can do it for each purchase and just leave whoever's name in there if you want to leave it in for the 2 weeks, or you can just remove it and then just do it every time as you go, whatever you want to do. But whoever's name is in here will stay there for 2 weeks until either you remove it or it gets automatically removed when the 14-day period is up. So always just be double checking, make sure that you have somebody's name in here. I firmly believe that you should put someone's name in here, if not mine, because you have to remember that this program is a fledgling program and it's proof of concept that this supporter content creator system has impact in the game. And by you putting someone's name in there, you're proving that to the devs that the program has worth and can be continued and expand upon it. Someone told me a story that they heard another content creator say, don't bother putting someone's name in there, which was absolutely absurd to me and so short-sighted for the program on the whole. So, you know, I would obviously greatly appreciate it if you put my name in there or anyone's name in there. And, you know, I don't take it lightly when anybody puts my name in there, that you think enough of me to put my name in there. It's just very heartwarming, and I'm super appreciative of it. All right, let's go look at these Walking Dead cosmetics now. Okay, first we're going to start with Daryl Dixon, the legendary cosmetic that goes over the base Rick Grimes here. This one is 1,485 cells. Again, I don't know if there's going to be any bundles for cosmetics. We'll have to keep an eye on it. We're just going to go strictly by the pricing if you bought everything a la carte here. I absolutely love his model, and his idol in the lobby is incredible. They did get Norman Reedus to do the voice for this character. We haven't heard it yet because the voice lines were not available in the PTB. I'm not sure if he's doing the screams and grunts of pain, if those were just placeholders in the PTB, or if he's just doing dialogue lines. I love this. Hard out here in the fog, man. Yeah, you don't want to start any wildfires. I love that. So this is 1,485, rough around the edges with an instinct for survivalism, exactly who you want when the apocalypse hits. So that's your legendary for Daryl. It is a little more expensive because it's a different character with a different voice and different animations. So that's why that one's a little pricier than the others. And then for Rick, this is his base outfit here. As the world crumbled, he held on to what he could, defending those who stood with him. There are some torso options here for Rick that you can change. The shirt, these are 100 auric cells each. These three here. And then for full outfits, we have the brutal awakening from the first episode of Walking Dead when Rick wakes up in the hospital bed here. Rick awoke in the hospital, no living soul to be found. He came to a door spray painted with the words, "Don't dead, open inside." Don't open, dead inside. So this is very flowy. His hospital gown and boxers here. That's 1,080 auric cells. And then the other full outfit we have is the last day on Earth. Rick Grimes, some of you call this one his murder jacket. As tensions broiled, Rick asked one of the saviors a question. You want to make today your last day on Earth? That one's also 1,080. So these are your options here for Rick. The only torsos are, there are no other pants options. Oh, I should also note that one thing that they put in the patch notes is people said, well, these pants are the same as his base outfit, but they put in the patch notes that upon release, these pants are not going to be identical. Some people are like, wait a minute, I'm paying 1,080 for a full outfit and I don't even get different pants. You will get different pants upon release. It's noted in the patch notes here on this that these are not intended to be his release pants. So pants are going to be different when this comes out from his base outfit here. But the only base thing that you can get are his shirts. So there's no like extra heads that you can buy. Just these 3 shirts are the only alternates that you can do for his base outfit. I should also note that this character, Rick Grimes, is voiced by Andrew Lincoln, who played him on the TV show. Same way that Norman is doing Daryl's voice, he's doing the voice for Rick. Again, I don't know about the screams or grunts of pain, but there will be dialogue done by Andrew Lincoln in the game for Rick. Oh, I can also show you his Prestige outfit. Once you get him up to Prestige 6, you'll have all 3 parts of Bloody Rick Grimes here. Levels 4, 5, and 6 will unlock these bloody pieces of his cosmetic there. That's your Bloody Prestige. And then we'll go look at Michonne. So Michonne wasn't available to be played in the PTB due to technical issues here. They told us there were technical issues. Also, people asked, was this character going to be voiced by Denai? And they said, no. Please contact Denai Guerrera's agent and give Michonne her actual voice actress. While we try to get the original voice actor for licensed characters when we can, we're not always able to. We still wanted to give players the opportunity to play as Michonne in the Fog, and we can confirm that she'll have voice lines for the release. So it sounds like she'll have voice lines as well, but they won't be voiced by Denai upon release. We weren't able to play her at all because of the technical issues, so let's go look at her cosmetics here. So again, I can show you what her Bloody Prestige would look like when you get her up to level 6. That'll unlock all 3 of the bloody pieces for her. Loss pushed her to isolation. Hope drew her back to humanity. So there's the regular one here. And then her outfit options we have from Season 6. The canoodling outfit, the next world, settling in a community was difficult adjustment, but nothing could prepare her for the cruelty lurking on the horizon. So there's her next world. And then from Season 10, we have the What We Become outfit here. In her heart, she knew Rick was still alive. All she needed was a sign. So these outfits are 1,080 each as well. And then this is a locked set here because of the nature of the hoodie, right? So you won't be able to mix and match that. But for either of these, you will be able to mix and match the tops because she has some additional top options here, just like Rick did with these 100 Auric Cell pieces here, where you can change her torso for these 3 options like that. Okay, so all totaled up with these 2 very rare outfits for Michonne here, and then we have the 2 very rare outfits for Rick here. That would be 4 times 1,080, and then for the Daryl, that would be 1,485 on top of that. And then you're going to have 6 of these torso shirts here for Rick and Michonne for another 600 Auric Cells, all totaled. If you wanted to get everything cosmetic wise, not including what the chapter would cost, this would be 6,405 Auric Cells. But again, keep in mind there might be something in the bundle options here when this comes out, so you're going to want to keep an eye for a chapter bundle as well as one of these special bundles for all of the cosmetics. Usually those are limited time for like the first 2 weeks of release, so keep an eye on that. But if you're buying everything a la carte for the cosmetics, it comes out to be 6,405 Auric Cells. Oh, another question I had is her katana sheath is empty. No weapons. No weapons in the Fog. Check your weapons at the door. Oh my god, I just saw that Daryl spits in one of his idle animations as well. That is crazy. All right, that's all I have to show you today. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I appreciate the time you spend here with me on my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, as it helps the channel a ton. And don't forget to take care of each other in and out of the Fog. And we'll see you next time. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.
It's a Gen Rush life for us. It's a Gen Rush life for us. Set a hiding, we do gens. Set a randoms, we got friends. It's a Gen Rush life.